Hello everyone, my name is Sniper2 and I welcome you to my very first video. If you're not aware, I'm a big Smash fan and I play since Melee and own every game minus 64. But I've always wanted to give my 2 cents on the possible fighters for Fire Plus 2. As you also know, in the latest Nintendo Direct Mini, it was confirmed that a character from ARMS was going to join the roster. So here are my 12 possible characters that if they were to be announced, I would never ask Sakurai for anything ever again. At the end of the day, these characters I have an attachment to, so if a character that you like isn't on my list, for some reason, it means I haven't played the series or don't think the character would fit in Smash properly. With further ado, let's begin. The first character on this list is the owner's marsupial himself, the one and only Crash Bandicoot. As a kid growing up in the early 90s, my older brother had the family PS1, and with it we had the original Crash Bandicoot game. I remember playing it non-stop when I was a little bit younger, and when I was older, it was the first game I 100%. As well, Crash was the mascot of Sonic at the time, and was also a rival with both Mario and Sonic, so having him in Smash would be awesome, so we can finally see which one is the superior mascot. He got a wide range of moves from his iconic spin to his fruit bazooka, and for a taunt given the iconic Cresta, maybe throwing a Coco Echo if the NC Trinity taught anything. He would please a lot of fans and prove he's still relevant to this very day. His final match could be an onslaught of Crate and then a tier 2 as Nitro would send the foe flying off the screen, or something along that range. The second character on this list is Doomguy, or Doomslayer, whatever you want to call him. Doom revolutionized and made first-person shooting more mainstream, unlike its predecessor, Wolfenstein. With its metal soundtrack and hell influences in which Doom series is known for, it would be interested in how Sakurai will adapt the Doomguy to Smash. In the newest title, he comes with new tools which include the Flame Belt, the Doom Blade, the Frag Grenades, and the Ice Grenade. Now, I'm gonna get loads of people saying he's too violent for Smash, but I'm sure Sakurai could make him PG-13. He might be toned down a bit like Joker's Final Smash and Bayonetta. Plus, his Final Smash would be the BFG 9000. I bet you saw this one coming from a mile away, but there's one character that should be in Smash, and it's the Keyblade master himself, Sora. Well, what is there to say about Sora? Everyone's want him now. There's a movement to hashtag Sora for Smash. Plus, he has the moveset to make an interesting concept for a fighter. I don't know, I think the only problem with Sora is with Disney. They're very particular where they allow their characters to be, and if Sakurai was able to get him, I doubt they will be able to get into the Disney aspects. So I don't know, like Sora is a must want for most people, but I feel like he's like unlucky, but it would be cool if they could get him, but I'm not holding my hope for Sora. So his Fire Smash, I thought something be like an onslaught attack, just like Shulk's, but incorporates the Keyblade Masters, so it representing all of them, not just one. The fourth character on this list is the Star Child himself, Geno. Just a disclaimer, I've never played Super Mario RPG before, and this is coming from someone who just thinks Geno's design is cool looking. The way they could do his moveset is incorporate it around his gun. Sakurai has stated it many times before that he likes the fact he has a gun for arm. And plus, he's wanted him since Brawl. Square Enix is a really difficult company to work in. When we got Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, we only got 2 songs. That should prove how stingy they are. At the end of the day, Geno was the only Mii costume to get a splash screen, So they went through all the trouble just to make him seem unique. Hopefully one day he will join the roster so you can see Mario, Peach and Bowser again. The fifth character on this list is the master unlocking ourselves, Jill Valentine. We are long overdue for Resident Evil rep to represent the horror franchise that is in gaming. She will be based on a Resident Evil 1 design but take some movesets from Resident Evil 5 counterpart. Her final smash would be the rocket launcher. The reason why I chose Jill instead of Leon was because we need more females in Smash. And no, Kazooie is part of Banjo, so it doesn't count, nor does female Byleth. The sixth character on his list is the Limitless Hero himself, the one and only Rayman. Since the infamous artsy Army Link back in the Wii U days, his popularity has skyrocketed. His moveset would be taken from his mainline game, from his magical fist to iconic helicopter. They can also incorporate some of the moves from the Legends games. In the last batch of DLC, they included a couple of Ubisoft properties, from the Rabbids themselves to Assassin's Creed. The problem I see that what would his final smash be, because all the Rayman games are completely different, and it would be hard to just pick one. At the end of the day, Ubisoft needs to show that they still care about Rayman and not just the Rabbids. The seventh character on this list is the King of Iron Fist Tournament himself, Heihachi Mishima. What is there to say about him? He's been in every Tekken game since the inception of the franchise and is technically the face of the game. His movehead could be ripped from the game, from his iconic hammer bomb to his infamous net breaker move. Because Namco Bandai are also co-developing Smash Ultimate, they deserve another character that isn't just Pac-Man. He could have the same mechanic as like Ryu, Ken, and Terry. When you put in a correct command input, it does a more powerful version of that attack. Plus, he could also face his opponent in 1v1 battle. He could also have a final smash involving the rocket, in which he chains the opponent up and it blasts them off the screen. The eighth character on this list is the corrupted prince himself, Nightmare. Being the main antagonist of the Soul Calibur series of Namco's other fighting game that isn't Tekken, he would be a good foe and adversary to the rest of the crew. His fighting style would use the various stances that Soul Calibur is known for, and he would use his iconic Soul Blade as the weapon. With the addition of King K. Rool, Ridley, and Dark Samus in this current game, the villain count is still as low as the hero count. We could also have a Siegfried as an alternate costume if they ever want to do that. Also, his final smash would be the Evil Seed move for Soul Calibur 4. The ninth character on this list is the dual-wielding katana using himself, Lloyd Irving. Okay, he's like Gino to me. I just like the design of the character. I haven't played a Telltale game in my life, but whenever people discuss about likely characters, they always pick Lloyd for some reason to represent the series. I know as a community we are sick of anime sword fighters at this point, but I think Lloyd has a chance, unless they pick Heihachi or Nightmare. Tales of Symphonia was the game to put the franchise in the public eye. Hopefully, if Nintendo want to promote the character, they could ask Namco to re-release Symphonia alongside him, so people like me can play with him. Plus, I don't want to have to get out my PS3 or PS2 to play it. The 10th character on this list is the time traveler, Lin Katana used himself, Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I know, another Square Enix characters and then another store user. But hear me out. Chrono is from one of the best RPGs on the SNES, and his style of fighting is unpredictable. From his fast moveset, from his iconic cyclone to his lightning magic. They could also add a text system that temporarily gives Tono the upper hand in battle. Plus, unlike Super Mario RPGs, I play Chrono Trigger, being that it is designed from the one and only Akira Toriyama, which everyone knows at this point because of Hero and Dragon Ball Z. The one thing I could see unlikely for Chrono to include in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is that Square Enix is very stingy when it comes to their intellectual property. With only 2 songs from Final Fantasy, it shows that they are not willing to go out their way to please fans. Plus, if any character gets in for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's most likely going to be Geno. Unfortunately, Chrono is just a forgotten character at this point, and until Square Enix release supports for the original game for current gen, we might never see him. 11th character on this list is the Pink Rocker herself, Dixie Gong. When you all think about it, it's a bit strange that King K. Rool got in before Dixie Gong, even though she technically played 2 of the highly popular DKC2 game. She is a female which Smash definitely needs and has a lack of at the moment. Personally, I would like her to be a semi-clone just like Isabelle so her personality can be shown off properly, and not a straight off echo of Diddy Kong, which everyone wants for some weird reason. They could take her moveset from the Tropical 3 game and DKC2 and DKC3, and for her final smash they can incorporate the animal body, which are very known and a big factor in the games, especially 2 and 3. The last character on this list is the one and only son of Sparta himself, Dante. And no, not the emo version. He would be based on his original design, and for his ult he would have palette swaps for the various characters from the series. When it comes to his moveset, he would be a fast, frantic, combo heavy character just like Bayonetta, but hopefully not broken. And for his weapon, he would use the plethora of them from the game, including his Rebellion sword to his trademark ebony and ivory guns. He could also incorporate the different style changes that the series is well known for, and for his final smash, he will go on an all-out final attack in Devil Trigger mode and send the opponent flying off. With Capcom finally getting the first 3 games onto Switch, the Nintendo fans are no longer strangers to him, and hopefully we can finally prove who's better, Dante or Bayonetta. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I put loads and loads of effort into it. Please remember to like, favorite and subscribe for more content for the future, and please stay safe in the mirror. Hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out everyone.